my T7 upgrades after 18 months. First thing I'd put on heated grips. Be the first thing I'd put on it. Then the second thing, hand guards. I got Acrobus hand guards underneath them hand muffs. So Acrobus X Factor hand guards. Next thing I'd put on it is definitely put tyres on it. Stock tyres are crap. I like running Michelin Anarchy Wilds, but I want a tyre that works really good on road as well as off road. So I find the Anarchy Wilds the best tyre I've used so far for on the road as well. If you want a more off-road focused tyre, get something more knobbly. But the Anarchy Wilds are pretty good. Pretty knobbles on them. So they're a good compromise. They're not the best you can get off-road, but they work off-road and on-road. I've got a Dunlop 908 RR on the front. Good on in mud, but I'd say that Anarchy Wilds are as good on rocks and stuff as these are, but these are a little bit better in mud. Good knobbly, bit more knobbly tyre. So that's a Dunlop 908, but this is just a personal tyre of what I like. Everybody's got their own favourite tyres. So the next thing I'd put on is crash bars. I got SW Motec crash bars, only the lower ones, and I've crashed this bike, I should think, about 30 times. So they get well used, and they stood up to the job all the time. So what else would I put on there next? Let's have a look at my list. Crash bars, tyres, then like the stock suspension is not too bad on the T7s. I'm still running stock springs all round, front and rear. I'm 95 kilograms in weight with all my riding gear on, so I have no problem at all with the stock springs. I've had my suspension revalved by ERS suspension. He does a brilliant job, very good, good results, very good results. See, back spring, still the original back spring, just been revalved. I have no problem whatsoever off-road with it, with the stock springs. And me and Julie going this 2 up as well, no problem whatsoever with standard springs on. So I don't know why everybody gets a big thing about putting different springs on this all the time. I'm running stock, but there you go. So I'd revalve the suspension. That's all I think it needs doing. I don't think I could ride this bike any faster with if I put open cartridge kits in it, and I don't think many people could. So a revalve is all you need, I think. You may not think, you might think different to me. So there's a revalve done, I do that. Then for power gains, I run a Leo Vinci exhaust and a Decat. Bike is very dirty because I do use it a lot. Needs a good clean, looking at that. So I run a Decat and a Leo Vinci exhaust, Leo Vinci Decat and exhaust, and run the stock ECU. This bike has not been tuned. And I've got a stock T7 as well, and I can tell you there's a big power difference with the decat and full system on. So that's all I can tell you, just running the stock ECU. My mate's got his running exactly the same system on his rally, T7 rally, and we rode each other's bike. His is slightly quicker, not much in it, but slightly. So that's after a tune. So, but I'm happy with mine stock, the stock ECU. So what else have I done? Got a lithium battery underneath there, underneath the seat. Saves a lot of weight. I'd put one of those on. All the weight up, higher up, is easier when you got to pick a bike up when you drop it. So I know, because I drop my bike quite a lot. I got WR 450 F titanium foot pegs on. That saves a fair bit of weight. I've done my own tail tidy. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I cut tail hanger used to go on there, cut it off flush there with the light, and this bit that comes off there bolts straight on to here with the bracket on. Look, doesn't look that neat, but nobody's even mentioned it or said anything about it, so that just bolts straight on there. So that's how I do mine. And got the, just swapped the indicators out, made a bit of a splash guard there for the water, because we ride through a lot of water if you watch my videos, so that helps a bit. Doesn't get rid of it all, but does help. So these are off a WRF front sticker kit off your enduro bike. That fits on there like that if you want to know where I got them from. So that's my bike setup. An ABBA stand hack. If you put 4-inch blocks underneath your ABBA stand, you can lift, get your bow, you can lift the bike off the ground and the front wheel off the ground. So there's a bit of a hack for you if you go to ABBA stand. They do work. You've got to tie your foot peg this one side up with a piece of string to there, like that, and it works. So that's what I do. Some wood, a bit of wood from a tree I hit out on the trails. Don't ask me which one, because I hit a few. But there she is. Great bike if you're want to know what it's like. 2 up, plenty of power. Me and Julie go off a lot, fair distance on this, no problem whatsoever. Plenty of power even on the stock one without the decat. So hope this helps some of you out.